that would be a roughie. As the Qiyana is going to come out, so we're terraforming the mid lane. Is Showmaker very excited to see what he can...
So even though...
Oh, no, the Ignite going down in the mid lane. Chains are going to land. Faker's underneath the turret. Is Showmaker falls and
says, no, you're a little bit out of bounds.
Oh no, seismic shove. Caught backing is Khan. The flash is there, but one more auto, and Canyon is going to get it. As the Faker in a couple of seconds as Weave as well comes towards the top side. As Khan going to get electrocuted. Pops back with the seismic shove positioning. So good. And SKT will answer with a Mountain Drake on the bottom side, but this Crocodile's getting more and more fed. And this isn't the kind that after he gets fed, he goes and takes a break, sleeps on a beach for a while. He just wants to eat more.
Yeah, the scary thing is the Renekton now, 20 CS.
Yep, Sky Strike going to come down there as he's looking to return the favor, but a lot of damage coming out. No seismic shove, no kill. As Nogari's going to tank up this turret. Doesn't really oh no! What?
Wow. To get an open dragon. Doesn't matter, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, this is also exam. Khan zooming around and will be able to find this turret. The rotations of this squad are very swift and easy. And SKT will... And SKT just dove off.
Well, they're going to give up...
Take down that turret.
Yeah, they're going to give up bot tier 1. I wouldn't expect to see a team fight until the next mountain.
When SKT were actually a little bit behind in gold, it's really interesting how the gold state has gone. As here's a team fight. The quickness is huge into the backline. Is Faker in trouble, has to flash to get out, and Nuclear follows with the killer instinct. 2 kills in for Damwon already. Have they done it again? This is what they did against SKT in the regular season the last time they met. They found a mid-game team fight, and can Damwon get more?
Well, it's going to be 40 seconds until the Mountain Drake. Didn't really matter because the carries just couldn't. King Kong's a lane into Nuggery and then looks to roam around on the Valor. Faker, he's just going to keep doing this.
See you later, mate. Klid is going to come in and pick himself up the kill. Faker ran out of buttons, but that was all him. And that's what happens when you're walking around your jungle. Both of these teams can do this. And that's why it's so interesting. It's almost like the win conditions are the same, and SKT found the position this time around. Showmaker flashes to get himself out, though wishes he still had that ultimate, but he doesn't. Canyon stole it. He used it against the wall as Canyon now in trouble. He's going to get taken down. Klid gets another one. Nogari dives into the backline as Faker's just darting around, staying out of trouble, but keeping his health bar low enough to bait them all in.
Check the Baron. They didn't need to face check the Fog of War, and they did in SKT. They were really quick to pounce. There's no way for Damwon to, and so talk about this very often. Sometimes teams are really poor at approaching Fog of War and deducing what options might be available. Okay, well, Showmaker
position against Griffin in the Kesper Cup earlier on. Damwon were trying their very best to find themselves clear. It's just not there. I mean, even Nuclear isn't a very long-range AD
Basically,
carry.
it's only Talia.
Yeah.
Weaver's Wall coming out.
Yep, that is Klid's one. His walls in the Sandbox series were amazing as Nogari's looking to try and force this. He's taking way too much damage, and Teddy's going to be able to pick up that kill. Barrel into the backline, but he has to exit immediately. Effort's going to go down very low as Showmaker did find a decent flank. They do get one of the kills as now Khan's trying to make his way forward. Another
during all of this, and SKT could have backed up. He actually took a really bad angle because how do you say, they have a 6,000 gold lead, or just over a 6,000 gold lead. That turret is about to fall to the Baron minions.
They're going to dive right on top of it. They've got a lot of damage. Remember, both teams have this Mountain Drake as the Weaver's Wall is going to cut this one in half. The culling there as well, as it is going to be the Baron secured by Damwon, and everyone is over the wall. That Baron right out from under SKT, and all they lose is often the solo lanes that are able to win out. But this time, it's going to largely be on Nuclear and how he can use all of the when that does come around, but without any Infernals, it's not exactly the hugest Elder Drake to worry about. Or is this still SKT's game to lose?
Renekton.
Khan in trouble. A lot of stuns and a lot of death. Killer Instinct there from Nuclear is going to be being secured for the Qiyana.
So to answer the question, is there ever a tipping point for Damwon?
One round as Faker's going to find some chains, but didn't have vision of the area. And SKT, they just have positional advantage. They'll move on over. They'll grab this inhibitor that they prepared earlier. The wall is going to fly in, but blocked there from Effort. As Canyon going to have to go golden. Showmaker here trying to protect him. It's a good ultimate there from Effort as well.
Remember, Canyon, no flash, no ultimate. This is going to be SKT's Baron.
Yep, it is going to be taken, but now can Damwon actually find the fight? The answer looks to be yes. As Nuclear dives into the backline, he's got himself his Banshee spell and is going to be able to keep himself alive, but the rest of the team not so lucky as Beryl. So incredibly low. So low health bars on SKT. Moving towards the Elder. This is just way better controlled play from the SKT squad. Lane and then probably do that, as that's a big wave stacking up for SKT.
It's a massive wave in top lane, but Khan not going to it. Even though SKT, they have complete control over bottom, what this is suggesting is they want to end the game right now inside of this push.
And that wave's not going to bounce back for a while as well, as Seismic Shove's going to go wide. You can see, I believe those minions are even just going to take that turret down by themselves. Khan eventually going to make his way up there. They take down the second inhibitor of the game, and SKT, they're playing this one by the book. Moving their way over, they'll be taking down the enemy jungle. An inner turret fell as an afterthought, and now SKT setting themselves up for another siege. Okay, that's a hell of a lot of damage onto Showmaker. Can't really do too much, but it's a good double stun coming out. The Kiana getting the work done, and Faker is going to get picked. Really nice. Damwon won't actually be able to stop this. Look at how incredibly fast he is. The Weave as well comes in as Nuclear is on the wrong side, has to flash. They're just going to jump onto the Baron and hope for the best, because the Quinn is looking to win the game. Gigantic ultimate stolen by Clid. He goes golden as well, and this is looking to be all over for Damwon Gaming. They're winning a 4v5 team fight, our SKT, whilst Khan wins the game. And that is how we're going to do it. SKT, they win it all in a moment's notice. Players can't switch champions. I find it really interesting that we then still have to have the champion switched. Like, why not just go straight down the line?
Looks like he's found the Sejuani. I don't know if he can see those.
I don't think so either, but that's the ult into the wall, and that's First Blood all too easily put together. But he's not going to go in 1 versus 4, and Damwon are going to be able to grab the first neutral objective of this map.
It is going to be a Clown Dragon.
Gate looking to try and get out, but the abduct, the abscond. Clid throws out the prison. He's going to land it there onto Nogari, but Faker taking so much damage as he dashes back forward. Doesn't quite get the damage out of the ultimate, as the Kiana does pick up the chase with the last tick of the Ignite, but it's a 1-for-1 as the Silas goes down, and now Faker in the enemy base is looking to try and get himself executed or out of there. Showmaker comes forward, wants to get an auto attack, wants to get something to deny the execution, but he can't. Faker and Clid back into the mid lane, and okay, Showmaker, he's going to walk up a little bit too far there, as Clid is going to root him down. Actually, no, going to be rooted there as Canyon turns up, but doesn't really have too much of an opportunity. The Realm Warp to come in, and that's going to get the flash out from Canyon. The flash forward from Faker is going to secure. SKT grouping around Shelly for the moment. Nogari, acceleration gate there. My God, how did that even happen? As Khan is going to pick up the kill, but calculations on that particular square. As speaking of calculations, in comes Clid and Faker, and this gank duo is looking to do it so extra advantage. And Damwon, they're going to use this scenario to sit in the brush bottom side. They've been playing around their strengths and their weaknesses exceptionally well on SKT's side. And Clid, this is the to blow down this turret. Someone going to return the favor on the top side. They do it a little bit earlier. We'll see whether they can actually utilize that tempo situation, but Showmaker in the mid lane is just trying to claw his way back into this game. So married to League of Legends, and it is very monogamous. Not able to lock down any sort of kills. Teddy investing flash into that moment as well is big, especially when it's a Varus. It's Faker now looking for this flanking play. Faker does have his back again though, as Abyssal Voyage gets F at a very short distance. Realm War going to mean that the Rise can get in here as well. Supreme Display of Talent is going to lock down one. Teddy secures it with a hail of arrows. Only one dragon allowed in game number 2.
Well, they get
so many times this series. Half the health bar of the Baron goes missing as SKT have 5 members here. Clid can throw out the ultimate, lands it right into the backline as Nuclear gets a huge shield. Faker is exhausted, takes a whole lot of damage, and finally is taken down. Yeah, the Luden's proc going to be enough to do it there from Showmaker. Now Khan finds himself 1 versus 4, but Phase Rush going to get him out of there as well. Canyon actually turning this situation around as Teddy wants to get some autos, but he can't stand still without being threatened to die. And now Effort just runs himself into the turret.
It does mean that the next dragon that will spawn is going to be Elder. Oh, man. No.
Well, Khan's going to move on in as there's the hijacked ultimate onto Canyon, but he's taking so much damage and just tanking through it. Absolutely fine with the aftershock there as the Silas is just obliterated. It's not like this is an Elder Drake or something like that as well. So
and they're not losing control over the Barret. Are they trying to cheese it? They are.
Oh my god, Beryl's going to be right here.
Oh, Faker.
Yeah, he's going to get hit by the Q and just deleted. Nuclear's going to lock down that kill now as Khan. He's going to get permafrosted. Canyon in the front line. Damwon focus him down. And we saw in that last fight, there were no opportunities for him to stand and deliver. That's a huge ult, though! Into the wall. Canyon has to get the hell out of there. Aftershock comes in. Beryl keeps himself alive with the stopwatch. Another great ult. Comes in, and finally, Sejuani is going to be taken down. SKT, they found the pick that they were looking for. As now SKT can turn towards the Baron if they would like. You mentioned how much damage they have. They definitely know that, too.
Khan is very low on HP, though.
Well, still looking to try and turn. Effort with the thick skin. Only a couple of seconds on that one now after 9:16, but uses it in order to get himself to relative safety. SKT can't be too overconfident here because the Karma is still alive.
The war of attrition.
Effort. They're going down very low. Faker doesn't have the ult, but does still have flanking position, but it doesn't seem to matter. Damwon just have too much damage. The Xayah, with all the items, is doing so much work, and now frontlining. He's taken down. What a mistake there from Nuclear, and the Varus is now starting to pop off. Flash forward. Noguri is going to land as well. And now Showmaker underneath his turret. The quadra kill is there, but Teddy just wants to take down the structure and possibly even a Baron.
Canyon. Really close. You can see effort right there.
Corruption.
Teddy heals all the way back up. They can three-man the Baron.
Be careful. Be careful. He's going to flash. He's going to get out of the way, and Canyon's not even going to contest. That is the Baron secured, and
it is going to be so hard for Damwon to, if they make one error, SKT can just plow right through it.
Well, Faker's going to dive over the wall, looking for the ultimate timing here. Elder Drake down to half health as Clid's over to the side, finds himself the prison, lands it onto Canyon. Not the target they're looking for, but Beryl is chunked almost completely out of this fight. Not going to find too much as we're trading blows on every side. We're looking for Faker desperately on the Damwon side. They see him turn up.
Seraph's misused.
Yeah, not going to happen.
War of attrition still in full effect. Teddy. Oh, man!
Yeah, taking that half health, but Clid's going to get another smite in these playoffs, and Canyon has to get the hell out of there. Damwon still looking for a teamfight. His effort going down very low. Realm Warp going to be opted into by only Teddy, who gets himself off to the side as now Clid being the hero. Chains of Corruption flashed by Beryl.
Now, some viewers, they might wonder, well, what is the tipping point that I was just alluding to where it became the Nuclear show? If you go down the list of all the champions in the team fights, the Karma comes online with the Death
going to get ulted, but there's the Devour coming in for effort. Fitskin not even able to be used as now Teddy trying to cut this one out. He flashes so much damage here from the Varus, and the Supreme Display of Talent is also there. Nuclear getting chunked out, but he's still alive. That's the important part. He's burning down, and the Silas grabs the kill with the red buff. SKT, they've picked up the Xayah, the key point of this composition from Damwon, and they can now do anything that they want.
Well, they're definitely going to get the mid-tier 2. The Elder Dragon buff is about to run out.
God, Teddy is so scary, man.
Yeah, he'll heal up off the entire wave. You can see that. He's back to full right now. 32 seconds on Nuclear. SKT, they might try to end the game.
Oh, we'll see whether they can here. Showmaker is still there, able to give these big shields around, and Noguri does have damage potential, but do they have enough is the question. You see SKT, they just want to win this game. Look at the damage of these turrets.
We'll hold them all off.
So much damage here as it just evaporates. Goodbye, Baron. SKT grab their next one as now Faker might be in trouble.
He's dead, yeah.
He is going to be taken down, but that is only one sort of glimmers of hope of what this Karma buffed Xayah can do. But now the map is getting split, and Damwon, yes, they're able to grab this in a turret, but
they're going to try to end through mid and potentially just ignore Rise.
Well, he's going to go back.
I don't know why he's going back.
And taken down. Chains of Corruption. Land onto the Xayah in the front line. And now Khan, yeah, exactly right. That's what he's going to try and do. The prison is going to go wide, though, and SKT, they use this as their time to pounce. Clid goes golden. The Zhonya's is there. Chain Lash, not going to be enough. The Xayah is going to grab it. Noguri flashes in, flashes out. Teddy doing the damage, though, and now
all
Showmaker
over.
in trouble. Tongue Lash comes in, and Damwon looking to try and turn it. Teddy versus Nuclear is the battle. A double lifesteal is going to do it. In the meantime, Khan, he's going to do it again, winning the game by himself in the Damwon base.
And there it is. The Nexus going to die as Tom gracing us with his presence right at the
I
very
really
end.
wished he had have made it there on his Abyssal. Getting eaten by a crocodile. Nico going to be locked in here by Faker. There is no doubt in my mind he's going to be going into the mid lane with just around the corner from this game. That's going to be a face check. Showmaker, that's going to be first blood so quickly. 2 extra assists. Canyon.
Oh, not like this.
Yeah,
man.
another Bone Skewer is going to land, but the rest of the members of Damwon are going to move on in here. Barrel's going to go down, though.
What are they doing, man?
This is such a big deal. Damwon look to have mentally
with Sapphire Crystal with refillable, so...
And he's also taken the Klepto. As Khan...
Is this real?
This could just be the... Yeah. He's just dead.
Give away.
Oh my goodness.
No.
It's a bit of a disaster here, but SKT are going to fully commit. The Cocoon is going to land. And Khan was tanking the turret, slices, dices, gets out. You were going to come in, but the Devour immediately comes out. Clid says, all right, well, now you're not going to be able to save Nuclear. Flashing forward, they are going to get the Tom Kench stunned up, but Beryl is pretty healthy. Max range on the Abscond is now Canyon in trouble. Another Bone Skewer. Kingslayer ain't going to do it for you, mate. That's not enough. And now Beryl completely out of mana. Effort trying to turn it around, and the deep water dive is there. The flash forward. Teddy grabs another one, and he's going to be handed Beryl on a silver platter. Catfish for dinner, thank you very much. The Spider Lady's going to grab after that level 1, after Noguri just throwing himself at Khan. Another opportunity now for Khan as there's not enough oranges in the world to save.
Oh, now Clid doesn't have...
Okay, he's just going to hop on over, make a visit over to Showmaker as Pop Blossom comes in, lands onto 3, Killer Instinct right into the backline as Khan's turned up as well. Canyon hijacked one, but he couldn't get in there. Effort diving on forward, gets himself the stun, and we're delivering gold. That's the only thing that they can be happy about. It is a 6,000 gold lead, well 5.5. That's basically 6, and SKT get themselves. This turret is extremely low. He's trying to keep the minion wave away, but it should be a dead pirate. No cocoons necessary. The turret's going to go down next.
Not quite Papa Smithy, okay? I can't pull these facts out.
Yeah, no.
On a whim.
Pretty good at that. As Canyon is pretty good at finding a crocodile, and Khan pretty good at not caring about that at all. He's looking for a Q to come back. Slice dice, he does die. In the mid lane, however, Faker is going to be able to lock down the kill onto the Corki. The Elise helping him out there as Clid does have to flash. As Damwon have found themselves at least a few of their sea legs. It's not their pirate, ironically, but he's now looking to try and pressure this SKT away and may actually just die. He did find the flash, but he's also going to find himself dying. Oh, Pop Blossom going to be enough. Effort grabs it with the Ignite in the end. Well, SKT are going to help them. Down to about half health here as top laners are teleporting in. We'll see who's going to actually be able to make this one work, though. Dominus immediately popped as Khan dives into the back line. Good Devour comes in. I believe that denied the death from below, but Nuclear should still be dying here. He flashes, keeps himself alive for the moment as finally Faker locks down the first kill. It's 1-for-1, though, as the Elise is going to fall off the back end. Double kill as Faker completes that. And now Khan, he's able to just wander around. Looks like... Yep. 404, Faker not found. Is Showmaker over to the side, looking to try and get a steal with a rocket or something like that, but a stray rocket, fair bit of damage there. And SKT now should be freely able to knock down this outer turret in the mid lane. Demolish Brock is certainly going. The red buff is going to go down. Faker, in the meantime, is going to be destroying the bottom outer turret. Free extra taking on Kingzone. Kingzone with side selection. And then the winner of that will play Sandbox, and the winner of that will play Damwon as the 1v1 on the bottom side. Faker not actually finding it too well, but the Pop Blossom's going to turn it all around. He found all of his buttons, and the Pirate is get Faker in here. That is not Kaiser. That is, in fact, the Nico. This turret's going to go down.
He's quite good at it.
Yeah, going to help him out. This is going to very comfortably go the way of SKT. But
the real tragedy would be a Gangplank ult coming in and stealing the Baron.
We're going to need a 7,000 range smite, I think, in order for Damwon to contest this in any way. as Showmaker's going to make his way over.
Clid is actually there.
Yep, and it was relatively slow, as Showmaker is at least going to get hit momentarily. Faker, that's a shape splitter, as now Clid is in trouble. The flash forward from Showmaker, but the Glacial Augment. Missing arrow is going to be there as Khan's found 4 people off the back line. He's going to have to dice to get himself over the wall. He does so. Effort dashing to try and get out of the way. Canyon looks for the death from below. This could be a triple kill, but it's not. He gets snared, and he gets Blooming Bursted. Now we're looking for empowered recalls. SKT. All right, Killer Instinct by Canyon. Yeah, Kingslayer's there, but he's just dead. He got through the shield, so shout-outs for that. But Teddy is very strong. We've got a flanking teleport coming in from both the top laner and the mid laner. Shape Splitter's in. There's the Pop Blossom. Doesn't actually land on anyone, though. Super Soaker goes out, finds the snare and a Noguri on the back line, but it's just not enough. Death from below's there. Boom, boom, boom. Even the minion wave's going to suffer here as Effort just rains down the terror, and SKT are going to continue moving forward. All too easy.
That's going to be the end of the game. This should surely be able to be a Doom push, even though Showmaker...
He's doled out a fair bit of money, yeah?
He's doing an okay job.
Impressed, no?
I'm impressed.
Oh, we did it. We got LS to be impressed by the end of the series at least, but not by Damwon. This was all SKT. Yeah, they're expensive 2 items as well, but I just don't know whether it's going to be enough LS. I have a feeling these picks as well on SKT's side. They've got the snare coming in from the Nico as well as any random cocoon. As that's the Bone Skewer. The other option is Showmaker taking a fair bit of damage, but that wasn't the real Faker. Corky's going to be okay. Khan was on the bottom side. And now just trying to play aggressively here, moving out of the way of the barrels as there's the package. It's delivered over to the Crocodile, who is going to go gold. And SKT, can they actually find their way in? There's the Killer Instinct, and we're looking for Showmaker. We'll find him as well as Teddy. 1 versus 3 in the back line. Sacrifices himself, but I think he did enough damage there as Noguri, the last man standing. And Faker with a Pop Blossom is going to say goodnight to Damwon. They wanted to go home and get an early one in preparation for next week's final, because SKT is going to be there. LCK final, SKT versus Griffin. Damwon barely showing up in game number 3. So let's throw it over to Ji-sun for some translation.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Ji-sun with the interview translation, and we'll be hearing from the whole SKT players and also the head coach Goma. So, Goma, since you joined, how do you feel about this win today? With this victory, we made it to Worlds and also the finals. So it's a really valuable victory over here. I'm really happy. In the pre-match interview, well, I heard a lot of the players were actually suffering from this tight schedule. So did you give any special advice to the players? For today, we were feeling actually really comfortable. Regardless of the results, I just wanted the players not to be emotional in game. They really did pull it off really well, so I'm really thankful for my players for executing it in the games really well. And today, I want to start the talk with Effort. How was today's match overall? Are you satisfied? Today, all the players were doing a great job, so I was just doing my role comfortably. Nice smile on you, Effort. And Teddy. So Damwon, you guys were very behind in terms of match history. What was the focal point in terms of preparing today's match? There were a lot of games where Damwon was able to turn the game around, so we wanted to focus in the mid and late game. Khan, the most hyped matchup would be the top lane matchup with you and Noguri. So how was your laning phase up against him? Well, no one was like outstanding. Both of us was doing their role perfectly, and maybe we were able to get the better results. In game number 1, Faker picked up the MVP, and you were really controlling all over the map. So we have this highlight where SKT got the game in their hands, so let's take a look at it. So you guys already took down Rakan, but you guys once again camped in the brush. So who kind of planned that? Well, Damwon Gaming was feeling a lot of pressure in terms of vision, so it was not even planned. We were just waiting all together for the play.
전체 통틀어서 2패밖에 없는 페이커 선수의 르블랑이 엄청난 활약을 보여줬습니다. 이렇게 1세트 기분 좋게
after that victory in game number 1.
마지막 마무리까지 깔끔하게 해내는 모습.
Moving on to game number 2 and also game 1. Clid, your performance on Silas was on pick as well. And you got the MVP on Silas in game 2, which is undefeated in Summer Split so far. So we have this highlight near the Baron for game 1. So you stole the Kiana ultimate. Was that planned or calculated? Yeah, that was the perfect spot to use the ultimate. So I was able to get that kind of a montage moment.
깔끔하게 대승으로 가져가면서 이렇게 2세트까지 승리로 1세트 승리로 가져오고 또 이후에 2세트에도
So with that game 1 victory, you guys also got the game 2 victory as well. And moving on to game number 3, it was very, very dominant. Actually, the game was over starting from the invade phase. Was that all planned? Yes, well, we all planned for it before we went in. Well, some of the things were impromptu, but mostly it was planned. And the Pike support was very interesting as well. Was that prepared for today? Well, Pike is counter for Tom Kench. So we were thinking of going for Pike when the opponent locks in Tom Kench. After that, the bot lane was able to keep rolling on the snowball. So we have this highlight here. Well, Damwon also trying to fight back for this. Well, Tom Kench didn't have Devour, but we saw Silas for a backup, so we tried to back a little bit. But we were focusing on Silas because he had no flash, but we saw the teleport coming in. But it was cancelled, so I was just like keep going in. So that was a great play-by-play commentating from Teddy. Thanks to Faker, you guys were able to make that super play. I saw Liz doing a kill steal over there. And Teddy said he was also worried for that. I think my team is too harsh on me. So with this perfect performance, SKT got a 3-0 victory. Your momentum in the playoffs is really scary. I think all the players and all the team is happy right now, right? What was the hardest thing that happened during the preparation? Any obstacles or anything that players are working really hard on? I mean, all the pro players, they are always working hard. So I'm just want to say thank you for all the players who have been doing such a great job in this tight schedule. And also Sefa, Fly, our coaching staff. And also the other players, the 6-men in our team, Crazy, Haru, Mara, Gori. I'm sorry, not effort. Leo. Leo and Mara, we are just doing such a hard work on the 5v5 scrims or drafts. So all of the teams, all of the squad are putting in so much effort. But at the same time, we are not there yet. We still have finals to go. So I just want them to keep up the hard work, and I also want to say thank you for everybody. So, the final up against Griffin is on the way. I bet you guys really want the back-to-back trophy. Any resolution going into the finals? We started from the bottom, the wildcard series. So all the staff members in our team was doing such a great work for our conditions. They were like buying us great dinners, and also we only have one day to go, away. So I want to end the split with great results.
네, 클리드 선수도
And Clip?
각오 부탁드립니다.
일단 저희가 와일드카드전부터 지금까지 계속
So we
연승을 달리고
are on a
있는데
winning streak since the wildcard series.
결승전까지도 연승을 계속
So I just want to keep it going to the finals.
클리드 선수 언제나 멋진 활약 보여주시니까요. 클리드 선수에게도 큰 박수
And warm
부탁드릴게요.
round of applause for Clip, please.
자, 페이커 선수 계속해서 주장으로서
And Faker,
든든하게 받쳐주고
captain of
계세요.
SK
아마
Telecom.
팀원들에게 큰 힘이 되지 않을까 싶은데요.
As a leader,
선수도 한 말씀
any
부탁드립니다.
message for the teams?
네, 지금 어떻게 결승전까지 올라왔는데
Well, we somehow made it to the finals. And before the playoffs, I did say going to Worlds is not my goal. Being the LCK champion is my goal. So I will do my best to win the finals
네,
next
믿음직한
week.
페이커 선수의 말씀이었고요. 테디 선수도 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
And Teddy, would you like to add on to that?
어쩌다가 저희가 이제 잘해서
Well, somehow we were
결승까지
doing a
오게
great job. We are on a winning streak and we're at
만큼
finals.
좀 결승에 드시면 되게
Well,
많이
as
힘들
we
것 같아요.
started from the bottom,
그래서
it's
이기려고
gonna
열심히
be
하도록 하겠습니다.
really frustrating to lose in the finals. So I will do my best.
스프링 결승전 때 MVP였잖아요.
You are the spring
네.
split final MVP. Or do you have your eyes on it again?
저희 사혜기 형이랑
I
다 너무 잘해서 잘 모르겠어요.
think Faker and all the other players are so good right now, so I don't know.
자, 과연 어떤 분이 MVP를 가져갈지
I wonder who will be ending up picking up the MVP in the finals. And lastly, effort.
네, 이렇게 힘들게 결승 무대까지
We had a very tough journey on our way to the finals. So we're just gonna make the best value out of it and win the finals.
네, 오늘 승리 정말 축하드리고요.
Once again, congratulations
말씀하셨듯이
on the
이제
win
결승전
and wish you the
남아있으니까
best of
끝까지
luck
더
in the
힘내서
finals up against
결승으로
Griffin
나가시길
at the
바라겠습니다.
Hwajeong
정말
Tiger
축하드립니다.
Dome.
여러분, 마지막으로
And
큰
this
박수
will be the end of
보내주시길
the interview
바랍니다.
with SKT players and head coach Goma, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jason, for your interview translation as usual.